Akali and the Gwen on side lanes. Zeri as well, kind of feeding into a lot of the short range kind of dive aspects that Misfits have for their team fighting style.
Both these teams battling near the top of the table, of course. Trade back onto Targamas, who did land a bone skewer, but Jankos actually going for another invade here. Neon have to try and get away from this one. Mersa just tanks it up. Oh, that's not what you want to do. This is so good for G2. Jankos forcing Shlatan away. He does still have the flash and will escape, but it's just disaster all over the map for Misfits.
And especially when you're looking at... Yeah, G2 though still, I mean, you're not losing a huge amount for this. The wave still hasn't been crashed in mid, so Caps is just going to run back and get that. Broken Blade now behind HiRit.
He has the Undying range, can just pop that ultimate. He's a very angry man in that top lane, and he brings down that almighty sword. Walk into his own jungle. Vetheo available here as HiRit is forced underneath his tower by Broken Blade, who has that ultimate once again. Jankos just doesn't want Shlatan to enjoy this game of League of Legends. Caps on the roam, needlework from HiRit, but Broken Blade once again unkillable under his tower. HiRit falls for the second time.
Get some plays down to the bot lane, but with Vetheo in the position that he's in, he's just getting shoved in constantly. He can't move, and Targamas is looking for more.
But look at where Caps is as well. Final chapter comes out, but the book is all but written on this game. 2 more kills, 1 to Caps, 1 to Flakked. 5-0 now the score. And
he can at any point in time, as he saw, go top as well, make sure that Broken Blade's fine, HiRit's dead.
Yep.
And now they're going to take the tower, and then they'll start to move forward from that. You don't even need Jankos in this equation. This is just the lanes and the advantages that these picks have, and especially when you're on red side for Misfits.
Move around the map and read the map has really paid off for G2 so far in this game. Now, it's not all over and done, but when the enemy team has 30% of your gold on top, it is pretty all over and done. Shlatan trying to get away here, can't escape Jankos underneath the tower. Jankos will fall as Vetheo takes him down the map.
And it's just about compounding your advantages for me, with the dragon just being there, right? Jankos doesn't... Like, Jankos farming is great and all. He's now having Broken Blade do his job for him against Shlatan.
But I mean, HiRit's here as well. Can they? It's 3v1. Broken Blade, you got the ult. He has a big shutdown as well. 150 extra gold to anyone that is able to kill him. Still hasn't popped the ultimate. Now he goes back in. And they're going to try and wait him out, but he is not quite able to find the final shot onto HiRit.
Like the mid-game point, mid to late game, you got to decide, do we deal with Broken Blade in the side lane where he's taking our tier 2s, tier 3s, or do we end up going for these dragon contests?
Broken Blade actually deciding against going for Hullbreaker. Shlatan trading here onto Caps. Caps still has the ultimate. Crescent Guard comes out. Caps pops a stopwatch and decides to go back in. Spirit Rush forward. Shlatan, no Crescent Guard left. And with the charm, he will meet his maker. X marks the spot for Targamas.
We have seen G2 against Misfits have these really big leads that nearly end up being tossed away. The very last time these 2 teams played. Okay.
Is it worth casting that?
I was probably not. I just didn't want to make this point while he's dying. It felt a little bit unfair. And as they take mid turret, but you know, they had a struggle against Misfits last time where Misfits nearly turned around. I will say it didn't feel as one-sided as this game, but I'm fishing for anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 10,000 gold lead at the 16-minute mark is pretty insurmountable. Yeah. If my solo queue teammates lost this lead, I think I would give up on League for a while. I'll be honest here. Neon trying to get away. He will dash all the way across the wall and is able to escape. Does have that Trinity Force, but it is very clean from G2. And something
like moving in, getting vision control, looking for 1 or 2 members that are stragglers, and trying to like keep Caps in a side lane so we can always move in and get vision and look for that stall. But
oh no, Pepe Laugh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know! Oh, that's your Fed carry dying. Mersa.
It's a 2-for-1 deal.
Yep. Buy one, get one free, it seems, as it looks like Vetheo gets the double kill because it's Akali's picture, but it's actually Jankos stealing those away. 5-1 now on the Viego. The catalyst for the early game, and now he's a catalyst as well as he takes down the cat Yuumi. Jankos stepping forward onto Neon, who can just dash the wall, but with the rift held in the bottom. Yeah, that was really bad. I'll admit that was a bad one, but I mean, apparently there's more than one way to skin a cat, it seems. G2 have done it a few times this game so far. Rift held charging in. Sadly, no dancing Shelly this game. It will just be the inhibitor falling. I mean, I say that G2 might look for it, but it's only got 110 health left. There's the charm once again onto Vetheo, who is in the Twilight Shroud. Shelly gets one more charge in, and HiRit, by darn it, he is making sure that Misfits get 1 tower this game. He secures it in the top lane. For it, they lose 2 inhibitors, but at least they have their dignity.
I mean, sometimes it's a matter of pride, and that's all you're going to have left Misfits.
It's just, is there pride in this sort of defeat? Misfits, of course, can fight back. A single win will take them to playoffs, and they're looking to try and get some kills back here. Caps forced low, Neon on the chase, Vetheo diving in as well, and G2, they got 2 inhibitors, but maybe they overchased. Broken Blade, though, having none of it as he dives back in. Exhausted, he will fall. Misfits find 4 kills.
But at 18 minutes, you've lost 2 inhibitors already. And I know some people are like, hey, if we do the
Quick
match.
cloak as well, just for those extra hard slams of his sword. Neon trying to defend here. Hydra helping him clear out the wave a little bit. Hook connects, Zap goes wide, so does the charm, but the Spirit Orb will still hit. Jankos stepping forward. Get excited. Vetheo dives in the final chapter. They're going to be able to take down one. Targamas next on the menu as Vetheo takes them. HiRit forced onto the fountain by Broken Blade, but that Nexus Tower still remains. Misfits able to find 2 kills. They're looking for more. It's actually 3 as Broken Blade will go down as well. Caps being chased. The charm not quite hitting. Spectral more from Jankos gets the stun. Vetheo, though, healed up by this Yuumi. And G2, once again at the mercies of this Akali. They overstay, they overchase. Game over, says Mersa. A double for Vetheo. Akali 7-1. And Dagda. There's no flipping way. There's no way they do this.
They have no, there's no inhibitor turrets, summoner spells, the abilities that are being tossed his way, but now, Targamas, you don't get this, but, I mean, big bounty coming off of the Baron. The Baron gold itself coming through, and you've got a whole load of kills.
Neon could get caught here, Shlatan as well. Recall is going to come out from Vetheo. He gets back to base, but Neon caught a little bit. Caps could chase his Spirit Rush available for him. Targamas over the wall. A possibility. Everfoss for the slow. The hook connects, and now Mersa's trying to get his way out, but the charm will land as well. And Caps was having none of it. TP's in. Vetheo now tries to join the party. Dives onto Caps. Flakked next up. Targamas with a good hook. Shlatan forced off by Broken Blade. Vetheo will take another. HiRit now diving in onto Flakked. Jankos yet to join this fight. The needle works on Flakked. Hex Drinker not enough to keep him alive. HiRit pops the stopwatch. Broken Blade has already used his ultimate. HiRit's trying to survive. The healing from Gwen is absurd, but not enough. And now Jankos and Broken Blade staring down. Super minions and a Nexus Tower. And their last inhibitor of the game. They don't need it. It's all on Vetheo. Can you defend? Jankos goes in. Jankos is immune. Broken Blade on the Nexus. Vetheo tries to get away, but the Heartbreaker will do exactly that. For any hopes the Misfits had of closing out this game. I say that as Broken Blade falls. Jankos dives away. He's dead. No. What? Look at Dylan Falco's face. That is the face of disbelief. It can be a little bit tricky for G2 to navigate this. Caps, charm. Going to connect. Everfoss goes in as well. Broken Blade looking for the inhibitor instead. Actually looking for Shlatan here. Neon there as well. Broken Blade pops the Undying Rage. HiRit coming in. Shlatan will fall. Broken Blade still chasing in. He will go down as well. Vetheo on the flank now. Inhibitor still stands. Flakked has to flash away. HiRit on the chase. Not today. Jankos steps in. Caps pushing in the bot lane. He's looking for an inhibitor of his own. Jankos now tries to get the Spectrum more forward, but a great cleanse from Neon keeps him alive. The Heartbreaker not enough. Misfits still survive.
They still hold on, and none of the structures went down. More gold.
Perfectly. Broken Blade, 3 items. Last Whisper, Infinity Edge on him. 3 items as well on Jankos. He has the Chempunk Chainsword, but he is caught out, and even with the charm, what was Vetheo? Remember the name, put respect on it, because once again, he and Mersa team up to find a kill. Broken Blade is pushing in the side lane. He does not have TP, and HiRit is in the vicinity. He can answer. The question is, can he stop them? Vetheo backs has TP to come back into this fight. Perhaps Broken Blade will overstep, thinking there's only one person there. Shlatan going in. It's Neon, Shlatan, and Mersa trying to put the damage down. Targamas stashing away. Blast cone away from Flakked. Counts as a flank. Broken Blade pops the Undying Rage, but away gets HiRit, and down goes Flakked. Shlatan, unrelenting, unwilling to give this up. Everfoss in from Caps. He's going to Spirit Rush away, but can he escape? Not today, say Misfits. A final charm connects, but so does the Yuumi Q. Mersa takes the kill. G2, only Targamas survives. And even without Akali, even without Gwen, Misfits.
And now they're finding the picks onto G2. Now they're turning towards the Baron. Jankos and Targamas, though, starting to move in. Can Jankos make the steal? Vetheo's here. He has the ultimate. He can play keep away from Jankos and Targamas. They can't get on to the Baron. Misfits still in play, and Misfits will keep G2 away.
And the mental... Whoa, what? Jankos is dead! Jankos is dead! not allowed to play the game. I said that 25 minutes ago about Shlatan. Now it's Jankos full spot in playoffs.
And as long as Misfits play this right, they should be okay. HiRit though, caught by Broken Blade.
Broken Blade has surveilled now. Realize stopwatch complete on HiRit. Broken Blade goes in. Spectral Maw lands the stun still. TP coming in. Jankos able to get a kill, but Vetheo was on his way. Neon chasing off Caps. Shlatan coming in for the shutdown as well. The final chapter finds his mark, and Neon takes the kill. You can see Jankos behind enemy lines here. He's trying to catch the wave. He knows that they can't fight Misfits in the 4v4. Instead, he is trying to stop the wave coming in. And now he will back and he will rejoin with G2. Didn't actually get the wave. Now, minions pushing in. Flakked off towards the top side, trying to stop stuff from happening, trying to stop those minions from being an oncoming force for Misfits. But Misfits, they don't care about top lane. Charm comes in. G2, last chance defense for them. Vetheo low, healed up by the Yuumi. Super Mega Death Rocket does not live up to its name. The hook's gonna land though, and Shlatan will fall. Vetheo's got to do it all. Jankos goes in, possesses away Shlatan. Neon now on that front line. Targamas continues to step in with the hooks. Vetheo has the perfect execution back up and has the flash. 3v4 now. Misfits continue to force in. First Nexus tower down. HiRit up in 1 second, has a TP, but Misfits will be willing to back away. They will not overforce as they saw G2 do in the past.
We've seen Misfits with the Nexus be their downfall. Already this split against G2. They don't want it to happen again, but now Neon might be caught with the TP from Caps.
Neon has flash, has cleanse. Can he get away? He dodges the charm. Pops away, has the GA, and HiRit's on his way as well. Caps has a flash, tries to get away. Needlewatt going in. Jankos stepping forward, stopwatch from Caps. HiRit maybe overstayed here. He's going to get charmed and he will fall. So Mega Death Rocket goes wide. G2. Do you continue to fight? Because it's the sole point for you if you can find it. Misfits may just give it up. It's only Cloud Soul. You do not need to fight this if you are Misfits. Just remember, only a few weeks ago, Misfits against G2 came back from behind, were on the Nexus, and then fell to Flakked center. Here, they are willing to let him survive for now, or maybe just unwilling to take the fight. Broken Blade a little bit pushed up, doesn't get slowed there, but the final chapter will come out. Broken Blade tries to turn it around, they exhaust immediately. He was rooted for a second there, Undying Rage. He's got a couple of seconds of invulnerability, but he ticks away. Broken Blade down now. G2 trying to call this Baron, trying to call Misfits up towards the top side of the map.
And Misfits won't get there in time. You've got too much damage that's there on G2. The Viego, the Jinx, they're tearing it down. You can't get here in time. G2, they ended up trading Broken Blade for the Baron, and can they get out?
You might not get there in time as Misfits, but maybe you get there in time for the fight. G2 backing away, Shlatan pushing the mid lane, stop the ports. It's the call here for Misfits. Vetheo, look at the back line. Flakked and Caps on top of each other, stopwatch. Jankos going in with a Heartbreaker, Mersa there as well, and Vetheo is on a rampage! And Vetheo! What other way to carry your team to victory than this TP to the mid lane, my friend? Caps will push in, but HiRit can chase him down. And Misfits, from the jaws of defeat, they clasp a glorious victory over G2. 10,000 gold behind. Let me say it again, because that's 10K that they were losing. And now G2 can only stand and watch. Broken Blade may look to do a little bit more. The second Nexus tower will fall. Broken Blade going in. A dying major possibility. Final chapter goes wide. TP though from HiRit as he's killed off Caps. And G2 have no defenses left. Misfits with the comeback of the flipping century as they take down G2.
Misfits, that was insane! How do you manage to bring that back? 3 inhibitor turrets down, inhibitors falling right, left, and center. And Vetheo on this Akali pops the hell off. Neon coming up on this area. It just was not.